またおはようって言ってまた夢を見せて今日も元気で過ごせたらいいよねこんなに単純で当たり前なことが本当は一番見失いがちだからね目を開けたまま見る夢知らない明日へ運ぶメリーゴーランド君と肩を組んで君と手をつないで恋人だったり友達でいたいからおはようって言ってまた夢を見せて自然なその生き方でいいからさ
I say, we make it a fight to the death.
All right, to the death. Let's go.
You're very brave. I respect that.
Okay, I surrender.
What? Oh, damn you! If we win 2 more matches, you guys are finished. If that happens, you'll be stuck. You'll be forced to wait right here until the clock runs out. Sadoko, you're up next. Who should we send in?
Hey! I'm going next! We can still win, I know we can! Will you be okay, Gone? Yeah. Actually, this guy seems like he's pretty normal. He doesn't look scary or anything.
Compared to the first guy, he's not really that intimidating.
Something about him gives me the heebie-jeebies.
It's too bad my plan didn't work out. I was gonna make the fight last as long as I could to buy us some time, but I never thought I'd end up going against an opponent who was such a coward.
So what? It's no big deal. I mean, all we gotta do is win 2 more fights. And when we do, we'll all get 72 years knocked off our prison sentences.
72 years. Is that all? That does me no good.
A couple of them are kids, so this shouldn't be hard.
Seriously? They're long-term convicts?
It appears so. From what I can tell, they're dangerous criminals who are serving 100 years or more. They seem determined to keep us in this tower for as long as possible. Perhaps they've struck a deal to have their sentences reduced for stalling us. So when we spend time arguing, we play right into their hands.
Boy, what an examiner we got. He gives a bunch of convicts a chance to get out of jail early, and all they have to do is hold us up here.
I guess that means the Tompa made the right decision after all. Baldy over there is probably ex-military or some kind of mercenary. I bet his first move would have been to crush Tompa's larynx, and that way he couldn't even say I surrender.
You're probably right.
Then he'd be tortured and left barely alive. Until our time ran out, you know.
That makes sense.
yeah, I knew that already. Of course I did.
Hey, what's the matter? You're looking kind of pale.
Something's not right. That guy's supposedly a convicted criminal too, but I don't sense any violence in him.
Well, he might not be violent, but there is something sinister about him.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine all the different types of prisoners locked up here.
Okay, so what exactly are we gonna do? We still have to decide what kind of match we're gonna have.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd like to offer a suggestion.
Sure.
As you can probably tell, I'm not good at things that rely on strength or speed, so I'm not gonna challenge you to hand-to-hand combat.
Actually, I like hand-to-hand combat. I'm not too good at thinking games. Let's keep it simple, okay?
In that case, I have just the game for you.
Huh?
Don't worry, they're not dynamite. They're just candles. We'll light them both at the same time, and whoever's candle goes out first loses. What do you think?
Well, it seems simple enough. Why don't we do that game?
Okay, here we go.
What?
In order to select the longer candle, press O. But if you'd prefer to take your chances with the shorter one, all you gotta do is press X instead. Once again, majority rules.
It's a trick!
Under normal circumstances, people would choose the longer candle. But are these normal circumstances?
We all know there's gotta be something wrong with the long one, am I right?
Indeed, that would be the most obvious conclusion. Of course, on the other hand, it's quite possible he expects us to think that.
Yeah, but if you start going in circles like that...
I know, it would never end. We're faced with a disparate choice.
What's a disparate choice?
When you're confronted by two choices, where one seems so favorable that it raises suspicion, you inevitably start to second-guess yourself. It becomes nearly impossible to decide. Not only that, the psychological impact of making a wrong choice is a lot worse than in a situation where the two choices appear even.
There's no need to rush your decision. As you know, we've got all the time in the world. You'll each have to vote. But by all means, feel free to discuss it amongst yourselves.
So which one should we pick? Well, what do you think, huh? Come on!
Gone, go ahead and pick one.
Huh?
We'll back your decision, whatever it happens to be. I'm willing to bet that in this case, your natural instincts are better than our logic.
I agree.
Are you guys really sure about that?
Yes.
No problem. I choose the longer one.
That was quick.
Are you sure you want the longer one?
Well, yeah, isn't it obvious that the longer the candle is, the longer it'll last?
So much for trusting his natural instincts.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's not like we would have been able to figure out the right one to choose anyway.
Okay, then. You get the long one, and I get the shorter one. All right, we both light them at the same time. Game on.
Whoa! Man, that was a close one.
There's a pretty strong breeze coming from down there. If Gon wants to keep that thing burning, he'll have to stand still and shield the flame.
Normally, how long do you think it would take for a candle like that to burn out?
5 or 6 hours at the most.
We're gonna be here a while. What's up with that candle? It's burning way too fast. I bet he mixed gunpowder into the wax. See, it's just like I thought. The longer candle's the one he wanted us to pick.
What's with this thing?
You chose wrong. But what you don't know is, I had 4 candles. By presenting you with a choice between the two, I distracted you from discovering the real trick. You just assumed that only one of the candles was tampered with. While you tried to decide which candle was the right one to pick, you never considered the possibility that both of them were wrong. The truth is, it didn't matter which one you chose. I was gonna give you a trick candle in either size. You never had a chance of winning.
Ouch! Hey! It's hot!
That thing is burning down really fast. At this rate, he's only gonna last a couple more minutes.
Ow!
This is the kind of thing you would expect from a serial bomber.
Huh? Mine's burning down way faster than his!
Oh, this is bad, really bad. And there's nothing we can do but stand here and watch as he loses.
He's only got about a minute left now.
Whoa! Hot! Ow! Oh, that's hot! That's really, really hot! Oh!
Don't blame me. It's not my fault you fell for the trap.
The flame on my candle is still burning really bright, so it won't blow out! Even in a little wind, right? I win!
Oh, I better keep my eye on this kid.
All right, that evens up the score at 1 point each. And Attaboy, Goon! With me and Kurapika left, I say we got this round in the bag. We're out of here.
Hey, don't forget about me. I haven't fought yet either.
Huh. How could you be so stupid? No way a lame trick like that was gonna work. I'm up next. I'll show you how it's done.
All right, now it's my turn to go.
Oh, wow. That's ugly.
I've got 19 kills so far. But I don't really like the sound of odd numbers, and it's been bugging me for a while. Now the time's come. I can finally make it at even 20.
Ah, that's just great. He's a serial
The
killer.
only way I'm gonna have fun doing this is if we put our lives on the line. I ain't interested in playing silly little games. I want to see blood, guts, the pain in your eyes when I rip you apart.
All right. Go ahead and name the challenge then. I'll agree to it.
Oh, you got a lot of nerve, kid. Then let's have a death match where we keep fighting till one of us either admits defeat or ends up dead. But I warn you, if you think I'm gonna stop beating on you just because you decide to admit defeat halfway through the match, you've got another thing coming.
Like I said, I accept.
Huh? Is he stupid or what? One look at me should have him running for his life.
Shall we get started?
Oh yeah, I'm ready anytime. Well, I got ways to deal with guys like this. Wait till he sees what I got in my right hand and on my back.
Hey, do you think Kurapika's gonna be all right? This guy looks pretty deadly.
What do you think, Killua?
How am I supposed to know?
That smart mouth brat is acting tough now, but just wait. Once the fight starts, he'll be scared to death, and I get to stand back and watch it from over here. It's gonna be great.
Hey, Kurapika! Don't let him get the jump on you! Make sure you attack before he does! Boom!
Look at me! I'm gonna crush you like a little bug!
He punched through rock? Hey, Kurapika! Get out of there! Move it!
A spider with 12 legs?
No!
What does that mean, Leorio?
It's proof that he's a member of the Phantom Troop.
Aren't they the ones who killed all of Kurapika's friends and family?
Yeah, that's right. And remember, the only reason Kurapika wants to become a blacklist hunter is so he can get revenge on them. Now he's up against one of them.
This steel plate in my fist, it gives me the power to pound through just about anything. And then there's the Phantom Troop tattoo on my back. Everyone backs down from fighting me after they see I got these two things. What's the matter? Are you too terrified to speak? Let me introduce myself. I'm Majitani. I'm one of the 4 divas of the Phantom Troop. That first punch was a warning shot, but the next one isn't gonna miss. Think about it. If you surrender now before we really get into it, I just might change my mind about killing you. Well?
He's so scared he can't even move.
He's not scared, he's angry!
What's with you? Hey, wait! Didn't you hear me? You can still surrender, you know? Back off! Or else I'll punch you. I hope I don't have to. My hand is killing me. Hey, can we talk about this? Mommy.
Remember these 3 things. Number 1. If you really were a part of the Phantom Troop, your tattoo would include your member number, which it doesn't. Number 2. They wouldn't bother to keep track of the number of people they've already murdered. 3. Don't ever speak of the Phantom Troop again. 'Cause if you do, I'll have to kill you.
Why the heck did his eyes go red?
The Scarlet Eyes.
I've seen them once before.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm uninjured.
I mean, is it okay for us to be around you right now?
He really wasn't much of a fighter. I could tell that right from the start, just by looking at him.
What? Are you serious? One look at that guy's face was enough to freak us out. Right, Gon?
Well, when I first saw him, I wasn't really panicking or anything.
I can't believe you actually bought that, Leorio. That guy isn't tough enough to take anyone down. He was bluffing the whole time.
Huh? Oh.
And not only that, his tattoo was a fake. But as soon as I saw that spider, everything turned red. You know, to tell you the truth, even when I see an ordinary spider, my rage builds up and I lose all control. Huh. I suppose it just proves that my desire for vengeance hasn't faded away quite yet. I should be thankful for that.
We better keep him away from any spiders.
No kidding.
That was pathetic. He's useless.
I didn't expect much from him in the first place. All he does is try to scare people, using that hideous mug he got from a cosmetic surgery screw-up.
I'm surprised to see Majitani was sent in. The only way he can win is by bluffing, and this game requires more than that.
Alright, time to wrap this up. Hey, come on, get that piece of garbage out of the way so we can continue.
We can't do that. The last match still isn't finished.
What are you talking about?
So far, your friend only knocked him out. But this is a death match. They're supposed to continue fighting until one of them either admits defeat or is killed. He's not dead yet, and he hasn't surrendered.
Talk about splitting hairs. Hey, Kurapika, go over there and finish that guy off so we can get through this thing.
I won't.
What?
This match is over for me.
Yeah, but you...
When I was out there, I allowed myself to attack an opponent who had already lost the will to fight. I refused to kill someone who has already been defeated.
But you've got to do something!
I'll leave it to him. When he regains consciousness, he'll choose his own fate. I'll do absolutely nothing until that time.
Hey, I can kill him for you. I don't mind.
Huh?
You've never killed anyone before, have you? You scared to?
I've never thought about whether or not I was scared to kill someone. Anyway, this match is one-on-one. You can't get involved.
It's up to you. But it's not what's best for the team, is it?
That's for sure. This is crazy! We're supposed to be working together! Majority rules, remember?
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm not gonna do it.
Enough! We'll vote to decide. Press O if you want him to finish the guy off, or X if you think he shouldn't have to. Everybody vote now! What the? Why aren't the results showing up on the screen?
Probably because it has nothing to do with the test.
All right then, we'll take a show of hands. Whoever wants him to finish the match, go like this! What's wrong with you people?
Give it a rest already. He said he's not gonna do it no matter what.
Come on, don't give me that! Kurapika's trying to become a blacklist hunter so he can get revenge on the Phantom Troop! He should stop at nothing to pass his exam, because if he doesn't, then he might as well give up now!
Of course I want to pass. But there are some things I will not do.
There's nothing to it! All you gotta do is smash his head into the floor one more time like before!
Forget it, Leorio!
Excuse me?
You're right. Kurapika wants revenge on the Phantom Troop, but this guy's got nothing to do with them. He was only pretending to be one of them in order to scare us.
Yeah, so what?
I don't have to do what anyone tells me.
Hey! Don't start quoting my policy.
I actually think that you two have a lot in common.
You shouldn't try forcing people to do stuff. Everybody's got their own beliefs and ways of thinking, you know.
You shut up! I don't want to hear it from you! Okay, fine. Have it your way. I won't say another word.
Whoa, he's in a bad mood.
He just needs some space.
Phew. What a moron. This is the trap of majority rules, and he's fallen right into it. Voting to make decisions seems like the best way to do things, but it can also be very dangerous. There are two things you gotta avoid in a situation like this. You shouldn't discuss with people how you're gonna vote, and you shouldn't ask for a show of hands. There has to be anonymity in the voting process, otherwise you can see who's in the minority. And that person will begin to feel like an outsider who's alienated, resentful, angry. Before long, this will lead to distrust and conflict. The group will break down and collapse. In our situation, that means only one thing. All 5 of us will fail. And it looks to me like it's only a matter of time now.
What? We gotta place bets in the next match? I hope Leorio knows what he's doing. Next time on Hunter x Hunter. Fleeting Life Majitani. 30 points for us!